I feel like the thing that most draws people into the practice is the idea of the search for meaning and the search for something real. And I feel that the more sort of material possessions one has, the more we realize that permanent happiness cannot lie in the accumulation of material possessions or material wealth. And perhaps it's logical for a former colonial power to realize that happiness has to be found within rather than in the world without.
You remind me of my my shaman, my ayahuasca shaman, and I did some ceremonies with her, and she's like, I want to go back to the jungle, but the plant medicine says my work is needed here in these urban environments where everybody gets a little mental. We get caught up with the Joneses. We worried about our title and our possessions and all that stuff. Do you think kind of yoga is needed even more in these major urban centers?
I feel like yoga is needed more in every human being because the human struggle, you know, is so essential to the yoga journey. And the human struggle is really, who am I? What am I worth? Where do I come from, right? And the more disconnected we are from our purpose and our meaning, the more we need that. And I'm finding that people as much in the cities are really yearning for that, as much as people who say live remotely and are trying to find meaning in their lives. So I almost feel, because I get this benefit of traveling the world and seeing really people from all over the world. I mean, I've been already to Asia and Australia and traveled a bit around Europe, and then been all over the Americas already this year, and the year's not even over yet. And I think what I'm noticing globally is that we're all searching for the deeper questions, answers to the deeper questions. And it's the idea of value and the idea of worth. Where does self-worth truly come from? Who am I? Where do I come from? What am I worth? Why am I here? And what my purpose is? And yoga gives you a tool to be able to find that answer for yourself, to be able to really attune your inner hearing so that you can kind of hear what I like to call a quiet voice of wisdom that's always been with you and is always ready to speak to you at any moment. And it's really through the quietness and the stillness of the mind that I think we can find that voice, that wisdom, and that's the sense of, that's real truth, you know, and I think we're all searching for that. I almost feel globally that it seems a little bit like there's a critical mass, and we're searching for meaning, and we're searching for a way out of maybe what has been the accumulation of the idea of the rat race, getting somewhere through the accumulation of things, of objects, of materialism. And it's almost like globally, I feel like we've exhausted materialism. You know, we've perhaps even exhausted our material resources. We're reaching resource scarcity in certain places, and we've reached the end of materiality. And it's the idea that now, again, I feel there's almost a global shift of where's the deeper truth? Are we ready for it globally?
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.